Hello, YouTube world, and welcome to a new little series that I like to call Under Construction. Just gonna be taking a look at some of the numerous games that are going through their early access stage. First one rather, up to bat is Battle Brothers. It came out the 26th of April, I'm pretty sure, and it was developed and published by Overhype Studios. And this is their first game, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. You can get it on Steam for a nice $20. It is a nice strategy RPG, turn-based style, kind of Mountain Blade meets XCOM, if you've played either one of those games. Both of them are fairly entertaining. They're fun to play, really. So go ahead and check those out, as well as this, if it piques your interest. Gonna go ahead and jump right into a new campaign. Gonna name our company the Zeradonian Elite, and I will leave it on normal just for demonstration purposes. Let's go ahead and pick a nice cool flag here. There we go, we got that nice little raven looking thing. Start. Now they did, well, obviously you can tell by that little screen, they advertise undead fights and such, but I haven't ran into any of them. I've ran into some orcs and mostly bandits, but hopefully we'll find some undead. You soak in the cool morning air. As the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved up enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Ferdinand, Engelbert, and Gerald, with whom you fought before side by side in the shield wall. You are their commander now, the leader of the Zeradonian Elite. As you travel the lands, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will never have picked up a real weapon before. Maybe they're desperate, maybe they're greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die in the battlefield, but do not be discouraged. Such is the mercenary life, and the next village will always have more men eagerly looking for a new start in life. The lands are dangerous times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the roads. Wild beasts roam the dark forests, and orc tribes are restless in the swamps to the east. There are rumors even of dark magic being at work, the dead rising from their graves and walking again. There is plenty of opportunity to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages, cities, and strongholds all over the lands, or by venturing out on your own and to explore and raid. Your men look to you to give a command. They live and die for the Zeradonian Elite now. And here's the early access disclaimer, as I have mentioned earlier. It is in the early access stage, so try and be a little forgiving if you're usually a very harsh critique. Let's go ahead and visit this nice city first. The city of Karnstein. Karnstein, there you go. Let's talk to this first questman here.
You there! Yes, you, mercenary. Over here and make it fast.
A man waves his hand at you, his face hidden in a beard of uniform gray, and his head crowned by a crop of hair as equally pale. Only his eyes follow you, his head hardly move at all. As you near, you see the man isn't quite as old as you suspect. It's not age that has weathered his eyes and sunken his cheeks. His voice carries the trembles of a hard life, though he tries hard to mask it.
You look like the fool I used to be. Young, brash, ready to earn my keep in this hard world. It was rough, and I will never forget my band of brothers. But I take you as a sort to not stand on ceremony.
You nod, glancing at a nearby sundial.
Well, listen closely, because there's a reason I'm still standing here today, and it's not just because I'm a bastard of a man.
The man's voice loses its elderly charm, as for a brief moment, the stranger's eyes dip and go blank. perhaps remembering many a lost comrade.
First of all, get some more men. Almost every settlement has someone looking for something to do, so be sure to keep an eye out. And get as many as you can, but not so many that you can't support them. No matter who he is or where he came from, damn near every man needs two things in life: food and crowns, and the latter is usually just used to buy the former. Let me tell you something, and you listen closely, alright? I don't know why he's taking on an Irish accent, but that is the case here.
You take a stand against the nearby wall, jacking a boot against it and lending the man a good ear. He talks with learned passion and an education by fire, where the tests came first and the lessons later. It is now you see the scars that stretch up over the lid of his cloaked neckline, appearing briefly with every word as the man instructs you.
A unit's cohesion is only a few meals thick. You get on out there without food or pay, and you'll be standing by yourself before long, understand? You'll find power in numbers, sure. Just make sure those numbers are happy.
The stranger rolls up his sleeves as though he's getting a little hot talking about this. You notice a horrific scar circling all the way around his forearm. It appears he is still lucky to have the hand, though the hand itself is apparently without two fingers.
Secondly, go to the market and get some supplies, weapons, and armor. Take some shields if you can. In my day, a good shield was often worth as much as a man himself. My day is your day is the next man's day, so get some shields. At the very least, it will keep your men alive when those poor sods wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. And some men do better with certain weapons too. Pay attention to their skills. Don't be giving a squat man a giant sword he can hardly swing. And don't waste the good graces of a tough man's utter savagery by leaving him in the back with a bow.
He focuses his eyes on you as his voice lowers.
And now for the part you really want to know about. Earning some crowns. Every mercenary just wants some coin, but you only get that through hard work. Most towns around here will have something for you to do. It actually saddens me how little experience helped change that. But I guess that leaves some for you. Fulfilling a contract or two will keep your men fed and their pockets full. So always be on the lookout for a good payday. Sometimes though, you might need something in a pinch. Trust me, that time will come, and if it happens, just look for the closest target to raid. What got me going in my prime was ruining the days of some bandits. Come to speak of it, I have need of some mercenaries for myself. Yes, that's right, son. I'm more used to you than just being an old rambling man. There's a bandit hideout just outside Karnstein. These lowlives have been robbing the travelers around here, and I'm too old to do much about it. Other than get mad, which ain't good for my heart. The city council put a bounty on their heads, and I'm representing the search for an answer. I think you're it. Don't look too proud yet. Find the bastards and put an end to their ill ways, and I will hand you the reward of 300 crowns to you personally. Hell, consider it passing the torch if you want. Sound good?
The man straightens his back with unhinted speed. He throws his hands wide.
What are you waiting for? A mercenary should never waste time. The world doesn't pay you to stand around. The world pays you to get things done that people aren't comfortable doing. Now go out there and do what you're paid for.
I will earn these crowns myself. First off, let's take his advice and go hire some new men, as my voice recovers from that horrific little dialogue scene. We got Leonhard here. For some, the wild is a refuge. Leonhard once found a safe register amongst the trees, but that time is over. Judging by his wild grunting, it's doubtful he wants to rejoin civilization. And as you can see, each person has their own little backstory, which in turn gives them certain perks or disadvantages. And you can't see them unless you purchase them, unless you remember offhand what certain back stories do. And you'll also see their little prices here. The little gold pouch on the left is their hiring fee, which is pretty much what it takes to buy them. and their daily wage is to the right here. So you have to keep track of the total number of daily wages for all the people you have. Early on, I'd say it's good to get the low gold people, but I mean, you start with 1500 gold, so it would be relatively nice to get a particularly moderate expense person with an average daily upkeep. Let's see if we can. Yeah, see here, Wendell the Weasel, 130 for 6 upkeep. Let's see what Wendell is. Not a man of the trades, but in state of trade itself, Wendell is a mere peddler. He'll try to sell off a rusty bucket for a helm once worn by kings. This man will sell anything. A shame he can't fight with his words these days. Okay, so I'm not sure why we would hire him if he can't fight. We might want to get this archer here. He's a poacher. After a long, hard winter that left him without stock of food, Aldrich ate his fill of all manner of woodland creatures. A well-used bow yoked across his shoulders, indicating the means to his meals. Hailing from Karnstein, which is where we currently are, Ulrich needed to feed his wife and children back home. Years of lonely hunting wore on the man. Although life as a mercenary is exceedingly dangerous, he'd rather die with company than by himself. You know what? Welcome aboard, Ulrich. We're gonna go ahead and get a couple more people. What is he? He's a minstrel. Probably not a good fighter then. We might take Leanhard here. I just realized him and him have the same exact name. Little early access glitch there. In a world of life or death, taking risks is Leanhard's game. Orphaned by his own birth, he's always scrounged up a living by gambling with others. Clever and quick thinking, the card shaper survives by moving before anyone else does. A skill as useful as any other in this world. You know what? We'll take Leanhard, the gambler, and I think we'll take one more wall ram here. What is he? It's a cultist. Oh. Scripture is written across his arms and scars. The Coda of Madness. It reads, Flugula, Megudnart, Dafkul, Warlef, Wagenfnes, Fakangen, Nifalen, Ningalun, Shinkarval, Shalhal, Epskog. Quite chained. You know what? We'll take this weird little cultist man. And on that note, 6 men I think is enough. We'll have to equip them, obviously. So, let's go ahead and buy... let's buy this bow and some arrows. Why not? We'll buy... We need some weapons. Weaponry. Militia spear. A boar spear. 100% effective against armor. I mean, that does 5 more damage for 2 more maximum fatigue. I don't necessarily think that's worth it, so we'll just go ahead and get the spear. As well as a couple shields. We do want some swords as well. Short sword, no. Arming sword, yeah, we'll get that. We don't have enough for another one. So let's go ahead and buy some cloth armor. I think that should be enough. 20, yeah, we'll get that, why not? Let's go ahead and equip our men. We got Ferdinand here, part of the 3 original. So, you know what, yeah, I'll let you keep the axe. Just put that shield, and there goes my cat's knocking over stuff in my kitchen. Should have probably closed my door, which I am doing now, so hopefully it doesn't cause too much of a ruckus out there. Actually, you know what? We're gonna give him... Yeah, we're gonna give him the armored sword. It has the same maximum fatigue. I just feel like he's a sword man himself. It's a lumberjack. Oh, maybe I should give him the axe. He's a lumberjack. Gluttonous. Founding member, which these other 2 people get, just increases their melee and range skills as well as their resolve, which, as you can see down here, it's kind of like their bravery, morale type of stat, like in XCOM, if your units would be more likely to panic or not. He also does have max fatigue and hit points here, as well as more resolve. So you know, I think we're actually 25 to 45. No, 40 to 50. Yeah, we're definitely gonna give him. It's more effective against armor. Yeah, you know, I'll let him keep the axe. He's more comfortable with it. Deserter, 15 negative resolve, as well as a lot of melee skill from his Deserter. Although he does have ranged skill too, if I want to make him an archer. I think we'll just give him the arming sword. We'll give Ferdinand here the helmet. We only have one helmet rather, which is unfortunate. So Gerald here is gonna have to get just a regular sword and shield, I think. 35 to 45. Yeah, this is definitely better. It's not as effective against armor, but I think you know what? Screw it. In my experience, you need as much damage to armor as possible. Oh, he was a servant though, which means he has less hit points and maximum resolve, as well as fragile. Oh my god, maybe I should make him an archer. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make him an archer. He is horrible. Don't want him anywhere near the battlefield. 20, we'll give that to him, unless, I mean, we'll obviously have more, because we have, way too many body armors, from the looks of it. And then we have, the poacher. Obviously he's gonna be a ranger, he's greedy, which is not, I mean, kind of surprising, since he was just a poacher living off the wild. But, you know, so be it. You're not going to have the headpiece, though. You're not going to need it. Not going to be anywhere up front. Then we have the Gambler, which is plus 10 initiative and plus 5 range defense, as well as plus 1 vision. So I think we'll give him that. And we'll give him the last sword and shield. Why not? Wall ram here. What are you good at? Plus 5, plus 15 rather, maximum fatigue. You know, I actually might want to sell off some of this stuff. 20, that's 5, that's 30, okay. Do I have too many arrows? Yeah, I'll just give those to you then. I might want to try and sell off some of this extra equipment. Don't need that. That's 5. That's 20. I want to get him a two-handed weapon. Military cleaver. I don't think we're gonna reach that that amount of money. You know what? We'll just give him the spear as a two-handed weapon, which is fine. Or a spear. There you go. Nice and armored, plus 25 damage. I do want to get him a stronger weapon at some point if I do continue to carry on this series here. We have Leonard here. And I guess we'll equip the archers with some equipment. 40, yep, that's 40. 30, and that's 30, okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and head for the bandits over here. Our first quest. Hopefully it doesn't end up in a complete disaster, because I have died numerous times during this first little tutorial quest. Okay, and as you can see, it's a turn-based kind of hexagon style of battles. They do the action point cost for moving thing, which you can see down here. You have I think each person has a different amount, because you can level it up, as well as their morale, which you can see he's holding steady. Their maximum fatigue, which doesn't kind of come into play. I mean, if you have weapons, that definitely brings it up, as well as their armor and health. You can see the open inventory here. I think that's what these bags are for. But I haven't had anything to equip in them yet. And as you can see here, we can hold off on using their action points, and we don't really want to move him up forward quite yet. I want to get the shield people up. I should have just ended his turn. He didn't have any points left to do anything. Okay, thankfully he missed that. We'll get the shield person up here, I think. And we'll get a nice shield wall going. We'll put you right there. Continue the shield wall. Because, here's the time bar. As you can see, all of the enemies are facing to the right as your people face to the left. Kind of easy to distinguish between the two. As you can see with shield wall here, it gains an extra +5 defense against all attacks for each adjacent ally also using shield wall. So we'll go ahead and do that. Always kind of want to go on the defensive the first turn, especially with their archer. And I think we're going to take some shots. 29, 30, yeah, let's take some shots at this guy. Missed both of them, unfortunately. 20% chance to hit. We can also do spear wall with him, which I don't think we'll do. Let's move him there. And then we'll save his remaining action points. And you can't do anything here. I don't know why I saved your points. Should I move him? Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off. Try the shield wall tactics a bit more. Oh, this is you shooting. I thought it was the other guy. Let's try and actually... Oh, you don't have enough of that. Okay, never mind. Back to shooting at the bandit thug. Okay, thankfully the archers missed as well. Taking a bit of damage there. They do have the shields up though. Oh, okay, my archer's on the fire. We're definitely going to use the spear guy to take him out then. Nice dodges. Very, very nice. And I think we'll get an attack in for you. And then, let's see, that costs 4 action points. Yeah, we don't have enough to do anything else, so we'll just go into defensive again. Take a nice swing at you, then raise our shields. Hopefully we can kill him off. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, another shield wall. We just want him to move, really. Okay, they missed, thankfully. If you do move while they're in I don't think you can do anything else, so just move him even further away. Yeah, I'll show you when I move here. This little red-lined area is their control zone, the game calls it. And if you move while you're in there, they take a free swing at you, pretty much. Nice, okay. We did kill him, thankfully. He's hiding behind this bush here, which is unfortunate. 22, 15, 9. Let's actually move you here then. 35. Yeah, let's maybe take a pot shot at him. Very nice. That almost killed him, actually. Ooh, he did get a shot at. Okay, well, he killed our archer there. Pretty sure that's the one we bought too. Nice dodges. This guy hasn't gotten hit once. Very nice. You can't hit him. So 43%. Yeah, why not? Get a couple hits in. Put the shield back up. Hopefully you can take him out. No. Oh, okay. Just completely missed there. 7. You know what? Just take the shots. Might as well. Although I probably shouldn't have, considering I have to buy the ammo and such. And I think we're gonna do a riposte as well as shield wall. So hopefully gets a bit of damage done. Nice. Spear did kill off that other guy. We're actually doing considerably better than I usually do. attacks on him. He did take a swing back at him, which is very nice. I think we'll move him there for cover of the tree. 19, 6. Yeah, let's take a shot at you. He's trying to destroy my shield there. But that ain't gonna fly. Nice, I was hoping he would kill both of them, and he did, in fact. Let's try and make our way towards the archer now. He's gonna take an aim shot and kill off one of my guys, naturally. That's just gonna make us even more fueled to rip this guy's head off. 24. How many arrows does he have left, actually? 5. You know what? I think I'll take an aim shot. Okay, it still missed. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and just try and... Can't walk on the bush. We'll go ahead and try and surround the guy. He will probably... Yep, melee attacks. Whip out his dagger. I think I want to get him around here. So this guy has some space to come in. Not gonna use any more arrows, especially since we have all our melee on him. The thing about this "your people looking to the left" thing, it makes me feel as though if they get behind me, that I have like no chance to block it, and I'm fairly certain that's not the case, but that's how it feels like. And there we go, we actually won the tutorial. Pretty good amount of loot here. There's no loot all button, it looks like. This is actually the first battle I've won. So we'll just go ahead and take all of this. Every last bit. We can sell it, if not use it. I'm pretty sure most of this is our dead people's equipment though. Got some food, some tools, nice. Some medical supplies and some ammunition. Alright, let's head out. I don't think... Yeah, nobody leveled up, as you can see here. They're level and experience. Ooh, this guy almost dead. As he should have. He was kicking ass. Let's go collect our gold. The old mercenaries, the first to spot your return to town, having been eagerly waiting to see you again. A throng of merchants and travelers stand nearby. Excuse me. They say some words of congratulations and thanks. The old man's face shows a sign of relief in your being alive, but he doesn't let that slip of emotion last long. He puts his fist to his hips, eyeing you up and down.
So you did make it back in one piece. Looks like I owe somebody some crowns.
Chuckling, he leans to get a good look at your men. His face contortion is a pretty good summarization of how they are doing. Well then, here's your pay, as promised.
This is the taste of blood and coin, my friend. I still remember it as if it were yesterday, and so do my bones.
The man lingers for a moment, perhaps thinking of his first time earning blood money, or perhaps of all the things it took just for him to be standing here today. Suddenly, he throws his hands out.
Go out and forge your destiny. Young mercenary captain, find your riches. There's so much in this world waiting just for you, so go out and take it. Go!
He turns away, struggling to part the crowd of traders and travelers, moving by their silks and linens like a toad amongst flowers. You watch as he slowly shuffles toward the beggar's quarters, where, soon enough, he is just a man that looks like any other. Thank you for the advice, old man.
We will treasure it for all of our life.
And we do need more people, of course, as we have 4 out of 12. We don't have that much money as before, though, so we're going to take these cheaper people. The minstrel is probably not going to be a good fighter. One might ask of me a task, and so I have to move quick, but not quite fast. Into my frayed pantaloons I bid, and so of many others I am rid. Hand me your shield and that thing shaped like my member, and let us go and bid farewell. and bid fear farewell to remember. The man speaks gibberish, but in my eyes he is a poet. Should we get the other lean hard? I think we lost our first one. Yeah, why not? We need all the people we can get, and we already have some equipment, so let's go ahead and do that. Got Volmer here. It's a Mistral, minus 10 max fatigue, yeah. Minus 5 melee skill, and he's superstitious. So I think we'll make him our other bowman. Don't have any other... Okay, there. We can give him these bows, or arrows rather. As well as lean hard. He's a wildman. He's got a very nice boost to hit points and max fatigue, but he does take a hit to experience gain, which is unfortunate. Has plus 10 or minus 10 resolve randomly at every mortar check. It's kind of good and bad. Determined, we'll start confident mortar. That's good. Double gripped. Well, he doesn't have any preference, but we will make him melee oriented. We'll give him the spear. What is that? The regular sword. Yeah, we'll give him the spear. And I think a buckler. A little bit of defense there, why not? Give him this. You don't have any other armor really. 20, what do you have there? 20, okay, so you don't need anything. And let's just head out. I think we should just randomly explore this huge world, as you can see here. Oh, and as I forgot to mention, there is a kind of sight radius limit, as there was in Mountain Blade. So if there's somebody near me, I'll obviously see them, but as they draw further away, it will vanish. So let's go ahead and look for some random encounters here. We probably won't survive, but I just want to show off the kind of randomly generated part of the game. And as you can see here, it does take longer to traverse the wilderness, such as the forests, mountains, hills, and such. And what else? Oh yeah, the skills. The perks, rather. Once they level up, which I'll hopefully be able to show you, if we don't die. There is an offense, a defense, and a utility branch. They kind of do as you would assume. Offense focuses on melee damage and such. Defense focuses on armor, hit points, and things of that ilk. And utility is kind of just other useful little perks. We have a taunt here if you want a really heavy shield person he can focus the attacks on. Quick hand, which apparently you can swap weapons here, which is nice. Pathfinder, shield bash, student, which increases experience gained. We'll most likely do that on Leonard. Extra backspace and things of that nature, as you can see. So let's go ahead and look for an orc stronghold or something. They are prominent to the east, so we'll head out there slowly but surely. Maybe I should avoid these mountains. We seem to go over these hills a bit quicker. Over the mountain we go, slowly but surely we go. Crawl past this hill and find something to kill, like this jagged hatchet den, which will likely kill us because it's average. Orcs, you know what? Let's do it. Let's prepare for combat. We'll fight these bastards of creatures. As you can see, this is a fairly weird kind of map layout. I think they don't have any archers, and it doesn't look like I can do shield wall with this buckler here. Ooh, let's there you go. Bring that back up. As you can see, you can lower the elevation level of the map, but I can still see just fine like this. We'll put you here, methinks, and end your turn, and we'll put you right next to him. Shield buddies. We'll put you... What is that? Grassland? Don't know why that flag is there, but I want to find out. I'll put you right there. Oh, look at that handsome fella. Let's go ahead and take... Oh, we can't, because we're blocked by bushes and things of nature. Oh, we can't shoot because we had to move through the foliage. Hopefully we can take some of them out. That's my hopes. We don't get completely and utterly slaughtered. Nope. They just like charged at us. Okay, there goes our first guy. Engelbert, which was almost about to level up. Unfortunately, he won't be seeing much of life. Orc Young. We got some berserkers. You know what? Rip Jose. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sorry for the yawning. I'm creating this video before I head to work. Apparently I could have used more sleep instead. 5, 5, 9, 8. Yeah, that's not good. Let's go ahead and shoot at this guy since we do have a bit higher of a chance. And they both missed, unfortunately. There goes our spearman. Oh, he's just battling everybody. Which most likely marks the end of our little journey here. Dirt, grasslands. Okay, he can't attack because he moved. Such a high elevation of field. Probably should have taken on something a bit more weaker, but like I said, I just wanted to show off the feature of, let's just move you as far back as possible. The sort of randomly generated enemies and forts and such. They are all just going after this archer, man. You know what, let's try and split his shield. Get that shield out of here, man. Oh, okay, his head just got chopped off. As you can see, I tried to move there and he instantly killed me. Which is unfortunate. We'll just try and take out as many of them as we can. Missing every attack, though, is not going to help that become a reality. As you can see, it's 3 to 8. Not going to be winning this fight. There's the kill of poor Gerald there. Poor Gerald. We got 2 people left, which honestly, if I was playing this seriously, I would try and retreat. But you know what? Come on, what are you doing here? Whose turn is it? Do something. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Orc Young discovered. That's very nice. Is anybody gonna go? It is this orc's turn. And I'm assuming the game froze. They did just release a numerous amount of patches to fix crashes and such, and it looks like I ran into one of them. So let's try and retreat. Okay, it is instant, it looks like. Or did we lose everybody? Oh, no. We lost everybody but one. Lean hard here. The gambler took his chances and bolted. So, if this has piqued your interest in any way, the game is available on Steam for 20 bucks, as I mentioned. It is an early access, so if you'd rather wait for the game to release, or at least the game to release, rather, did I say at least? The game to release, or at least a couple of more prominent patches, by all means feel free to. what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think that kind of is the point of early access, is to see if you like the game thus far and purchase it to support the developers' continuation in making the game better and whole. But like I said, we've reviewed this metaphorical site of construction. We've inspected it, and it's up to you to deem it worthy or not of your hard-earned money. But there will be more to come in the land of under construction, and hopefully you tune in. This has been Zeradorian showing you the ropes of showing you the horribly threaded ropes of Battle Brothers, and I will see you next time.